Hello, humans and gentle humans. As you might be able to hear, I have not gotten a microphone yet for my phone camera, but I will soon, don't you worry, and then the sound will be better. But I did find a tripod for my phone, so at least the angles won't be like that. I'm wearing this unmatching outfit because I haven't had a washer in a while, many weeks, maybe many months. The passage of time is a little blurry to me sometimes. So I don't know how long it's been. All I know is I haven't had clean laundry in a very long time, so I've just been wearing things like this. I did get my laundry done once. Someone helped me with it. And then I've also been occasionally hand washing stuff, but just the important stuff because it's impossible to not do laundry ever. But it is crazy how hard it is to hand wash stuff. Or more like how hard it is to hand dry. There's no spin cycle. There's no spin cycle on your hands. So you can't get it dry enough to put in the dryer. So either you hang dry it and it smells weird. I also don't have clothespins in a line or whatever. But either you do that or you, I forgot what I was saying. Dry, spin cycle, clothespins. Oh, or you run it through the dryer a million trillion gazillion times, which probably isn't that great. But that's what I'm doing. I want to sit down. This lighting's gonna be horrible, but it's fine. You know what? I'm overthinking it. It's YouTube, it's a vlog, it doesn't matter. Anyway, today I'm feeling very productive, probably because I slept for the first time in a week, because we had a storm come through, and I did not sleep because having no power and 5 dogs and a cat is crazy. We usually run fans in every single room. First of all, because it filters the air, we put a filter on the back of it. But also, white noise is great. It really is great. And you don't realize how great it is until you have it for a year and then it's gone. But when the power was out, I could hear every little sound my pets would make. And I love them dearly and care about them more than most things in the whole world. So, naturally, I was awake, anxious, oh, are they okay? Oh my gosh, they never make this sound. And I had to check on them 100 million trillion times. And on top of that, it was very hot. What was I saying? I'm so flaky today. Oh, I said I'm feeling productive because I had sleep for the first time in a million trillion years. And so I'm going to fill the whole day with productivity. Because when I feel like this, I know it doesn't last forever. And it goes away super, super fast. So I'm going to try to actually use it. So I'm not going to stop doing productive things or things that feel productive until I run out of steam. I might make another cup of coffee. I already had a cup of coffee, if you can't tell. But I'm going to have another one. Oh, and I should note, I had a cup of coffee with a little bit of caffeine. This morning. I don't remember if I've mentioned it on here, but I have sworn off caffeine. Not sworn off, but the daily caffeine thing was causing problems for me because anytime I was unable to have caffeine, I would get a horrible headache, and I'm I can't live like this. So I stopped drinking caffeinated coffee every single morning, but I love my routines, so I kept drinking decaf coffee. But occasionally, maybe once every couple weeks, I will drink caffeinated coffee, and it's a great time because it actually works how it's supposed to instead of being a crutch. So the things I want to get done with my newfound productivity, well, first I need to take care of my face because having no airflow in your house when you have 5 dogs and a cat makes maybe this is just a me thing, but I think it's because the air was so dirty and stale that my skin, it broke out so bad. And ever since the power came back on, it actually already, the new the new acne has stopped. So I haven't had any new acne ever since we got the power back on. I just have like the leftovers, the little like scarring. I should probably, oh, also I ruined my hair because I put tons of gel and cream in it because I was convinced I could get my curly hair back, and that did not work at all. So I just I brushed it, I was like, whatever. And now I see some new breakage, which isn't ideal, but it's probably because I brushed it with gel in. So kind of my bad. It is, however, very soft. So at least we have that going for us. I made a skincare routine a few months ago, and it is not up to date now because I've already changed it again. This isn't going to be a skincare routine video, but I will show you just like the things I do. I guess I should wash my face. Oh yeah. I hit my face on the wall yesterday and now it hurts. Hyaluronic acid on a moist face. Because hyaluronic acid is very moisturizing. Let it dry. Now we do some retinol, some tretinoin. I only do that every other day because I was doing it every day and my skin was very unhappy and peeling and very red. Okay, wait for that to dry and then moisturizer. Another thing I want to show you today is my fish tanks because I'm doing stuff with those. I'm moving my freshwater fish into a different tank. It's a little bit smaller. Sorry guys, downgrade. Just because there's like 2 fish and then my crayfish boy and a bunch of shrimp that won't stop breeding. But anyway, I love those guys. They're amazing. But I want to use their tank for my saltwater fish because my fish tank for my saltwater fish is leaking. It's leaking. And that's not good because I don't want it to eventually break. And on top of that, it's just, I've been wanting to move them into a bigger tank for a while now. Their tank is only 15 gallons, I think. And they're clownfish, so they don't like require a ton of space. But I still feel bad. Plus, new things keep popping up in there, so space would probably be good. I haven't added anything. Uh-oh, it's dripping into my face. I haven't added anything in there for like a year, okay? It's been like a year since I've added anything to my saltwater tank. And somehow these weird little worms popped up out of nowhere, and it's kind of disturbing. Like, where have you been hiding? Since I was out of power for a while, they came out because, well, probably because the sand bed wasn't oxygenated. Oxygenated? And they also come out when it's dark, so gave them many reasons to come out. And I saw them on the wall, the front wall of the fish tank, and I was like, what is this? What are these creepy crawlers? They're so icky. Anyway, I think they're bristleworms. They look kind of different than bristleworms. There are very mixed opinions on if bristleworms are good or bad. But they do eat some stuff. They're like part of the cleanup crew, which for non-fish keepers, cleanup crew is just what we call inverts, like snails and crabs and weird worms and stuff that'll eat the algae and less good things. The problem with bristleworms is that they can sting you. Anyway, I'm gonna move them over to a bigger tank, which I've been meaning to do forever. And it's gonna be very lovely, except I have to wait because I have to cycle the tank. I'm gonna finish my makeup and then we can and we can see each other again. Well, I'm gonna go because this has been very long. This was supposed to be an intro, and now it's just most of the video. But anyway, I'll see you after I've done my makeup. I'm making some coffee. I decided not to go too crazy with my makeup. And I was gonna just pretend like this was the same day as yesterday, which is when I recorded, and then I decided not to because I have very different energy today. So, but I did put on the same clothes so I could trick you. Anyway, yesterday, as soon as I stopped my video, I ended up just, something came up and I had to stop recording, and I wasn't as productive as I wanted to be. So I figured I would record today as my productive day. I did end up doing some cleaning though, which is good, which is always good. It's still a little messy in here just because things got crazy when our power went out and the hurricane and everything. Like, I have random washer and dryer in my kitchen because I had to move it from the laundry room so we could use the laundry room for our dog's safety room. Because their main room, the usual bedroom, has a window. I didn't know if there were going to be tornadoes. So I basically already emptied this one out and filled my other tank with the fishies that were in here. I think there are a couple more like really tiny baby shrimp in here, so I'm going to try to get those out. Then I'm going to vacuum up all of the old fish poop, which there's a lot of, and then after that I will take the rest of the sand and put it into the new tank. So I don't actually see any baby shrimps in there, so I guess we're gonna start with the vacuum step. The not so fun part is getting the siphon going. We did it. I think I found some baby shrimp. I found where they were hiding. I grabbed a whole pile of them. Look at them, they're so tiny. Oops, hold on. Whoa, there's some big shrimps. There's big shrimpies that came out of nowhere. Huge guys. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see this, but it's big boys. Something tells me I should remove the black lining I have on the back because I think they're hiding on the other side of that. Okay, there's just one more really tiny one. So I'm hoping that's it. Now I'm gonna drain this icky water as much as I can and then take all the sand to the other tank. I forgot to hit record, but I drained this. Now we just remove all the sand and put it in the other tank. Oh, and he swam right into it. He likes it. That's gonna take a little while to clear up, but then it'll be great. And once it clears up, I might lift one of the decorations that I know my crayfish is under, because I kind of think he's stuck, because it's a little small for him. So as suspected, he was stuck. So I'm glad I checked. Next on the list is I'm gonna rinse the little bit of sand that I left and the walls and everything until the water runs clear, just to be safe. I actually think it's only gonna take a couple rinses because it's already pretty decently clear. Now is the tricky part, because we need to mix the salt water. And usually you do that in a bucket. But I'm just gonna do it straight in the tank since we don't have any critters in there right now. My ratio is always off. I always put too much or too little salt, so I'll probably have to do some adjusting. I just realized that I don't have enough salt, unless I could find more somewhere. I feel like I had another bag, but I can't find it, so let's just start with this and go from there. It's supposed to be half a cup per gallon, so I guess we'll just start seeing how many cups we have. Aha! I found it. I found the rest of my salt. Okay, this is about 20 gallons worth of salt. So I'm gonna start adding water and start measuring salinity and see how it goes. $20 gallons would be about here, I think, ish. So obviously salt dissolves better in hot water, but unfortunately you can't use hot water because it gets rid of the minerals or something. So you just gotta mix it a lot. So first I'm just getting rid of the big clumps of salt. I'm just crushing them up into little salts, and then I'll put a power head in here to mix it around for the next day or two before I do the next part. Oops. Okay, I have this filter going to mix everything up. I don't know how much power it's really giving, so I might add another one. But once this is mixed enough, I'm gonna test the salinity. I am currently making some sketty, because would it even be a Bobera vlog without sketty? No. I actually eat it every day. Like, sometimes multiple times a day. An update on the tank. I have been running it for about an hour now, and I just started testing the water. And it's a little too salty, as always. It's at about 1.030 specific gravity. So that needs to go down to 1.026 or even a couple. Ralphie! He has a lizard. He has a lizard. I will not let you eat this lizard. I will not. No! Let it go. Okay. Okay. Oh. It loves me. Okay. I saved you. Oh, don't look at my nasty toenails. Okay, we can do this, buddy. Just be careful. Oh, no. You okay? Oh, I'm trying to help you. Oh, and he's up. I also, while I was walking, saw another lizard. Right here. Hey, bud. You're on a little boat. Don't mind the pool mess from the hurricane. Be free, little one. Don't mind my crusty toenails, by the way. I'm still healing from an allergic reaction I had to some nail polish. Never expected to develop an allergy to nail polish at 27 years old, but here we are. What I was trying to say is something about fish. Hold on, let me think. I think I was saying that I am slowly adding the water because the worst thing would be adding too much water, then having to add more salt, and then adding too much salt, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, it's a bird. There's a crane in my yard. Anyway, yeah, I'm slowly adding water. This is for the guy who said I should eat spaghetti like a lady instead of an ogre who lives under the bridge. I'm paraphrasing. So I did have to add quite a bit of water to correct the salinity. I'm probably going to have to remove some once the rock and sand get here, because I think there's going to be way too much displacement from those. But that's okay, because it's a lot easier to remove some water than to have to add more. It is going to be a while, probably at least a few days until my rocks get here. But that's okay, because I'll probably just slowly add in some filter media from their current tank, which helps it cycle. And it's going to take a while. A lot of people cycle their tanks for like months, but it really just depends how quickly I can get it cycled and how long their current tank lasts. I think that's all I'm doing with the fish tanks today. So I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go now. I have some other stuff to do, but I'm not gonna bring you along for that because this has already been like my longest vlog. I do appreciate you joining me, and don't forget to follow. Hit the follow button, not follow, subscribe, whatever platform we're on. Do the thing, you know the thing. And comment to tell me if you like fish. And if you like fish, what's your favorite kind of fish? Do you prefer eating or keeping fish? So many questions. Bye.